I gave my brother a DUI. My brother Yosef is 28 and the family golden child. I'm 31 and the responsible one, which basically means I clean up Yosef's messes. 4 months ago, Yosef's girlfriend cheated on him with his best friend. My phone exploded with texts from my parents. Mom, your brother needs you right now. Dad, he's fragile. Watch out for him. Mom again. Make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. 17 messages in an hour. That night, Yosef called me drunk from a bar, crying about driving into a tree. I picked him up in 40 minutes. He sobbed the whole ride, saying I was the only one who cared. Before dropping him off, I told him to call me anytime he needed a ride. I meant it. The first few times were fine. He'd call once a week, sad, drunk, needing to talk. I didn't mind being the good brother. After that first month, Yosef figured out I'd always answer. The calls went from grateful to expectant. Pick me up replaced, can you pick me up? He started giving me ET as like I was on his schedule. One Friday, he calls at 3 a.m. I'd worked a 12-hour shift, but whatever. Yosef needs me. When I pull up to the address, he's standing outside with 4 strangers. They need rides too, he announces, and they're already climbing in before I can respond. Each person lives in a different direction. Yosef gives me addresses like I'm his personal Uber dispatcher. One guy lives 40 minutes north, the next 30 minutes east from there. The girl another 20 south. They're loud, drunk, spilling drinks in my car. One guy keeps trying to light a cigarette. I get home at 5:30 a.m. I text Yosef that this can't happen again. He leaves me on red. 2 weeks later, 2 a.m. call. He swears it's just him. I arrive, and he's got 2 girls with him. They're coming to my place, he says, already getting in. The girls pile into my back seat and immediately start making out with each other. Then with Yosef, then back to each other. It's sloppy, loud, disgusting. One girl stops mid-kiss and projectile vomits all over my back seat, not even trying for the window. The other girl laughs hysterically and goes back to kissing Yosef. Yosef doesn't apologize, doesn't offer to clean it, just says, can you drive faster? We're trying to keep the mood going. I spent 3 hours the next day scrubbing vomit out of my seats. Yosef never mentioned it again. The next incident was worse. He actually promised, just me, no drama, I swear on mom's life. The address he sends is some sketchy apartment complex on the bad side of town. When I pull up, Yosef is sprinting toward my car with 3 massive guys chasing him. He dives in screaming, drive, start driving. The guys surround my car, pounding on the windows, kicking my doors. One throws a bottle that spiders my back windshield. Another has a bat. Yosef's in the passenger seat laughing like a maniac. I might have hit on the wrong girl, he says between laughs. I floor it, nearly hitting one of them. My hands are shaking. Yosef thinks it's the funniest thing ever. You should have seen your face, he keeps saying. My car has $1,000 in damage, but nothing compared to this. He calls at 1 a.m. and I can hear he's beyond drunk. I pick him up from some dive bar. He gets in reeking of whiskey and immediately starts complaining. My music sucks. I drive like an old woman. I'm boring. Just verbal abuse for 10 minutes. I tell him to put on his seatbelt. He ignores me. I reach over to help him with it, and that's when he snaps. He punches me in the side of the head, hard, while I'm driving 50 miles per hour on the highway. My vision goes white for a second. Then he grabs the steering wheel with both hands and yanks it toward him, screaming, I could crash us both right now. The car swerves into the next lane. A semi-horn blares. I'm fighting him for control, using all my strength to keep us from flipping. We're wrestling over the wheel at highway speed. Finally, I manage to pull over. My hands are shaking so bad I can barely put it in park. Yosef's just sitting there, laughing. That's when I decided I had enough. The next Saturday at 2 a.m., Yosef's name appears on my phone screen. I let it ring twice, already knowing how this ends. He's commanding a ride like he didn't try to kill us both on the highway. I tell him no, call an Uber, and he loses it. He rants about the Uber price, about family loyalty, about how I'm the reason he drinks. The manipulation is desperate now. I stay silent through it all, then repeat, call an Uber. You're dead to me. He hangs up. Sunday afternoon, Mom calls screaming so loud I have to hold the phone away from my ear. Yosef's in jail. Instead of calling an Uber, he'd found an unlocked Mazda in the bar parking lot and tried to drive it home. He made it 4 blocks before wrapping it around a stop sign, got a DUI and 3 other charges.